Scheming Lena was dead set on killing this wealthy husband. First, she coaxed him into diving into the river. The man took the bait and jumped right into crocodile-infested waters. Lena stared at the calm surface, thinking her plan had worked and that billions in inheritance were finally within reach. But then this idiot popped up at the stern of the boat. He was just trying to scare her. When plan A failed, Lena sweet-talked her husband into doing a high dive off a cliff. Unable to resist her honeyed words, the man took a deep breath at the cliff's edge and leaped. When her wealthy husband didn't surface for quite a while, Lena pretended to panic, checking repeatedly, though she was secretly thrilled. But reality hit her fast. She was still stuck on the boat and had no clue how to drive a speedboat. Now she was the one panicking, breaking down in tears like a helpless victim. Finally, she forced herself to figure out how to start the yacht. She got it running, but then drove the speedboat like a raging bull, nearly crashing into the cliff. So she tried to stop the boat by yanking out the key, which slipped from her hands and dropped straight into the river. She was about to abandon ship when she remembered she never learned how to swim. Spotting a life preserver on deck, she didn't think twice before tossing it into the water. The next second, she regretted it. That's not how you use a life preserver at all. Now she was really in trouble. I'm literally crying at how dumb she is. A waterfall loomed ahead, and Lena crawled into the cabin, curled up and trembling. Luckily, the waterfall wasn't too high, and she washed up on shore, barely escaping with her life. The first thing she did when she woke up was put on a full face of makeup, then strutted into the forest wearing a bright red dress. As night fell, she tried rubbing sticks together to make fire, but failed miserably, so she just jumped around to stay warm. Suddenly, she felt something watching her. She panicked and ran, tripping over a branch and knocking herself out. When she came to, it was morning, and she discovered that something was just a white fox. By now, she was starving, so she got a brilliant idea: her liquid foundation. She took a lick. It smelled nice, but tasted absolutely awful. The little fox seemed to understand her predicament and led her to a pool of water. After drinking, she found some mushrooms nearby. Lena chopped them into small pieces and sprayed them with loads of perfume as seasoning. She happily dug into her fragrant mushroom feast, but soon started hallucinating. The mushrooms were poisonous. Fortunately, they weren't too toxic, and she woke up a few hours later. Spotting smoke rising in the distance, she sprinted toward it, only to find a wildfire. Things got even worse when a massive tree suddenly came crashing down on her, pinning her lower body. In her moment of despair, the little fox appeared again, frantically digging at the ground. For once, she actually caught on and understood what the fox was trying to tell her. She started digging too and managed to free herself, even grabbing a burning branch on her way out. She successfully took shelter in a cave for the night, only to discover it was crawling with rats, her absolute worst fear. After bolting out of the cave, she started complaining loudly, saying all she did was set up her husband, so why was the universe targeting her? In response, the rain only came down harder. This movie is wild. Follow me to see more hilarious misadventures of clueless Lena.